So everyone, welcome to another video. We're gonna look at this blue van. We're gonna try and get this injector in. I'm gonna try and get it coded in using this new coder. Find out the original injector codes. Work out which one to change, because obviously I've had to take out that scrap engine. I'm gonna try and start it. I'm gonna have to put some water in it. I'll bodge the radiator back on. But we'll have a look at this and see what we can do. So I'll tilt you down here. So radiator's in. It's got a dent in the side of it, so it's pointless. What have I found out? Well, that was like that, sat on top of the injector, and I thought, well, if the injector top snapped, why is it not working? You know, why is it not leaking? So somebody's just had the idea of welding it up. So luckily we've got that other engine that I destroyed in that other video. Hope you like that. It was just a bit of an idea of what's going on with it. So what we'll do is we'll find this one off that engine, which I just happen to have all the bits down here, so we're not running around. And I'm going to find the right one that it is, which I think could be that one. Not sure, I think it's that one. Let's just double check this, that like that. That looks good to me. I didn't just guess that. I picked a few up. Chuck that. Skip that. I happen to have a skip at the side of me, so let's chuck the right one in the skip, shall we? Which is that one. There we go. Right, this injector, new washer on it. I'll give it a bit of a clean. We've got the code which is on there. I've got a picture of that, but we're going to show you this scan tool again anyway and do it. New washer. I've cleaned out the hole. It wasn't too bad, to be honest, the hole, but what I did get, just in case, was this little kit. You can get them online, and you just pop whichever one you're doing on there. I rigged it all up to have a go. You can put that goes in there like that, and then you can really, you know, you can turn it, but it does all sorts of injectors. I don't know actually what size fits what every car, but the smallest one I think does these engines. I think you're going to be careful, because if you take too much off your cylinder head, you're going to have to get a thicker copper washer, because obviously you're lowering the injector a bit. So just double check with someone. You can get, I've seen these where they have micron adjusters on them. I don't know what make they are. But I've seen some with adjusters, so you can actually work out that how much you're taking off, which is quite a good idea. But you know, I'm just a DIYer, so I've gone for this cheap kit. So, but it does the job. You know what I mean? It's doing the job. So that's what I need. So I got that rigged up, but I didn't need it. It's just if it looks really corroded. So where we put the injector, it's there. We've got a new washer. Let's pop this in here. Pressure's on now. That goes like that. Like that. Got the clamp. Hopefully it's not going to mess about and go in there. Get the bolt, which is here. I don't know what the torque setting is, so you're just going to have to message me, or we're going to find out. I imagine it's pretty tight enough. This is where it bolt snaps and we're in trouble. Enough for me. Right, so another thing to check if you do your injectors, this orange plug, this waterproof plug still on there. Get water down these, you could probably liable to damage your injector. I'm hoping the rest of these are fine, so let's plug it in. We are going to try and just get it ticking over. It will run with a lot of stuff missing, but I don't want to run it for too long. I just want to see if we've got no engine faults. That's that on there. A new pipe. Looks alright to me. A bit unusual because I've been back to the toolbox about 5 times. Get that on there. I've got a bolt there, but this is good, isn't it? $8 19 for that, just a minute. Oh dear, here we go, back to the toolbox again. Grabbed an handful this time. I better grab alt spanners, but right one. I have, haven't I? Grabbed every single spanner. The right one. I'm going to do that one. 17, that might do it. Oh, there we go, look. We're on there with that. Next, fuel line. So they're awkward little things, them little clips out there to get out. And what I've used are these. And I managed to pop that between there and just pop it, and it popped up, if you know what I mean. So they work really well. Let's get this fuel thing back on, so hopefully it's gonna go to plan. Yep. I think these pliers are designed for these clips, like that. You push them in and pull them out like that. So, very cheap, but they're alright. There's a bolt to go in there, a bolt to go in there. Let's just put this on. This can be a disaster thing as well on your van. If you watch my previous videos, it always splits around there. It's raining as well now, can you believe it, because we're working outside. So just be careful, get a boost leak, check this. It's like an hard plastic, and most hoses on these vans are rubber, some real. But I cut mine there, and I used the joint off Transit Connecting intercooler, and it's got a double tube leak. I just cut it there, can you see where it's like a proper size tube? Seems to work alright, it's rubber on there, it's great. This side not so much gets damaged, but that does. And be careful when you buy these, because I've seen them on forums where you can buy it with or without this. I think the newer model of this shape doesn't have this sensor on it, and that's the pipe I bought. I have to modify this, if you know what I mean. So you might buy a pipe with that on, but you'll have this sensor somewhere else. Anyway, that's that. We'll just stick it on there. I don't think it matters too much, but we'll plug that in, because your wire's there, you see. So let's snip that up. It might help it with something, but I can't see it doing much. We just want to get it running, really. Get this injector coded in there. Another boost pipe, just for turbo, because might get a bit of oil coming out of there. These always, well, both my vans are broken on there. Look at the state of that. So I need to find some more of them from somewhere, definitely. And I think that goes on. That goes like that. I think it doesn't matter for the time being. Yeah, because the bracket there. There must be a proper little metal clip for that. So it goes on like that. We must rag it and just snap them. So anyway, that's on there, that's on there. We haven't got this oil breather thing on here because the one on this van's broken and I need to sort out some stuff from that other engine and fit it onto there, so we'll have to leave that off for the time being. What else can I show you quickly before we cut it in? This thing is your preheat water thing, that's hidden behind your airbox. That was mentioned on a group thing the other day, so that's what that is. That's a group what preheat. Can be a bit temperamental, these. A lot of people do away with that and put 22mm copper in it and get rid of it altogether. I think it just preheats your water up for your heater and stuff like that, but again, it's probably a serviceable part if you can. This one was pretty mashed on it, so I'll have to try and find another one. So that's that. Right, what else is we got to do? Right, so we won't go inside. I'll just go turn key on and let's get this injector programmed in and let's try and get this van started. Right, cool. That's on. Right. So, I have to come up here now. Let's look at my ugly mug. So, let's sit down. So, this scanner, I had a really good chat to the guy at Topden, Jack. His sound is Jack, and we're going to try to sort some out. If people want these for the job, for their own use or professional use, and this is like really good DIY use. It can do a lot far more than probably what I'll ever use it for. But this is their entry level one. Then they go up and up and up. We're going to try to sort out some sort of possibly, if everybody wants one, maybe a discount code maybe for people. I bought this one, by the way, so this is just something. I had a quick chat with him yesterday, and the technical support is there. You know, I know you can get these online, probably cheaper, which is fair enough, but if you want the technical support, I suggest use Topden UK. Jack there is absolutely spot on. Spent an hour with me on phone. I explained about this van with the coding and things like that, and he really is there to help you. So if you know you might have a car that's you're stuck with, and for the sake of saving a few quid online, you might not be get that car back to the customer and you might not get paid. So the difference is well worth it, and I need the customers, but I need some help. I'm not used to this kind of stuff. Jack can log into this, take over your screen, look through your car, find your stuff that you don't know. He knows these inside out. He's very professional. He knows his stuff, and it's definitely worthwhile investing in one of these if you're going to go down car routes and diagnostic routes. I think these vans are basic, like I said in my other video. There's not much to them. If you want, I'll stick it in an Audi A5, a bit more technical car, see what it finds. But I think for these vans, you know, it can obviously diagnose faults. It can code injectors, or we're going to find out if it will. It should find this Renault, because I had to put Renault in that van, didn't I? So let's just plug all this up. So basically, this isn't a Bluetooth one. You can get a Bluetooth version, but I've got the cable version. Power buttons there. You've got a charging point there for USB. It comes with this lead, and this is an interchangeable lead, so you can unscrew it. I won't unscrew it because I've got to put it back on. That goes in your USB 2 port. What I have in while I'm outside is I just bought a 30-foot extension, which is great, so I can stand up front of the van and switch stuff on and off. It is about 1 metre long. It is quite long, so you can easily stand out of the van. You can show your customers, or show, you know, you're not having to cramp down anywhere with it. So it's a really good piece of kit. I'm hoping doing this justice because I think it's the right piece of kit. So let's fire it up. It does charge while it's being plugged in as well. So let's plug this in. I'll try this extension lead, so let's hope it's all alright. So the extension lead ain't from Topden, I just got it online. So I'm hoping it's fine. If not, we'll just go plug this straight into the car. Let this fire up. So it's coming on. It's a good size tablet. It's got a bracket on the back, so you can hang it on stuff like that, hang it off the steering wheel, do what you want. So that's the screen you get, and we're going to have to go service. We're going to go to Injector. I mean, this will do a lot more. We'll press a few more buttons on here. Let's get it running, and then we'll tell you what's a good ABS pump in it. People have problems with brakes, so let's do ABS pump as well. Let's make that go off after we've done this injection thing. So we'll do that. If you bear with me, what I'll do is I'll lower this thing down, this tripod, and I'll sit down and do it. It might be easier for us to see it then. Just a minute. How can I do it like that? Just let me drop it down a minute. Hang on. Let me do that. Could do with a. Is that better? Right. So I think. I think we've got a problem with this extension lead. Oh, is it? So what I want to do, what I'm going to do is disconnect it from this. Right. And we're going to the van. We're going to the van. So we're going to go directly to the van because it's not the scanner, it's this extension lead. So we are going to have to stand up. We are going to have to lift you back up. Is this where everybody gets really dizzy? Bit of a close up there. Right. Let's get that back on its thing properly. Right. Oh, I was looking forward to a sit down then as well. Never mind. Right. Start again. Right. We've got our lights on. We've had to put the dashboard on. It's lit like a Christmas tree. Pretty normal, isn't it? Let's get rid of this extension lead, because that'll be going back. Let's plug this directly into here. I should have tried the extension lead before, right. So what this can do is it can do what's doing a generation of a VIN, and it can find whatever you want. But we need to. I'm going to do this manually because obviously these vans are very interchangeable. So we can do a service thing on this. It can do auto detect. It can do a health check. It can do all sorts of stuff. Well, there's no point doing a health check because this thing's got faults with it all over because everything's disconnected. So let's go to Injector. Right, okay. We're going to get a different thing now. We've unplugged that thing. So it's going to look for them. I need my phone out. Right. I need to make sure I use the right code. And it is. Let's try this first. So let's go Renault. Yep, the ignition's on. It could have a Vauxhall thing in it, but we don't know yet. So let's beeping. So we'll do manual select. Let's try Renault 2. It doesn't matter what we get as long as let's try radio traffic 2. That's what I tried on my other one. Don't matter which one I press, because this is what I want to check, as long as I get that information. Don't give me any other injector codes for a different vehicle, is it? So there's so interchangeable, all these units in these vans, that it can be quite different. And sometimes it'll say, sorry. So we're looking for injector 3, aren't we? Right, okay. Right, so you didn't find it on that one. So let's try what I did on my van, which is phase 2, 3. So it's found my VIN number. Right, there we go. Straight away it found it on the 1, 2. So that's fine. Right, so I just need to check that injector 2 ends in 8AD. So just bear with me 2 seconds while I just double check. TWK. C2 NT TWK. Right. So we've probably got a bit of an issue here that all this injector code thing is wrong. So I think we have to reprogram them all. Now I did say that these injectors might not be the real injectors and be cloned from something else. Looking at them, they've been in a long time and I don't think they've been out. So what I'm going to have to do is take a picture of each injector and I'm going to recode them all to what's on that injector. So you're going to have to bear with me while I go take a picture of them all. Alright, I'll get my camera set up now. Right, so I just need to go take 1, 2 and 4, just a minute. It looks like it's not got the same writing on it. It's almost like it's been digitalised in, but none of these on here match. None of these on here match what I've got at all on this screen. DK2. None of them match at all. So this, what's that one there? 2CT1. None of them match at all. You know, this is, you know, they don't match, and I think have they just been shoved in over years and all the original injectors? What do we think? Yeah, look like can't even see that one properly. I reckon we go for a full reprogram on them all and see if it works. Don't matter, does it? You know, what can we do? So let's go back to the beginning. Oh, which was 1 now? I think that was 1. So I can't see him. I can't see him properly, and I've got to get the numbers right, haven't I? Right, let's go back and get all these 4 sorted out, write them all down, and then we'll program them all in. Right, we're back. So I disappeared there for a few minutes. So I've got all my codes written down. It's a little bit hard to see, to be honest, them numbers. But we know what 3 is because we've just put that one in. So we're going to change all these now. So I don't know what they're doing in, but we're going to swap them off. So we press 1, then we have to put injector 1 in. So 1 is a timing case side. So we have to bear with me while I put it all in. Once we put a code in like that, press OK, then it asks for cylinder 2. I don't know what all these numbers mean, does anybody know? So, then cylinder 3 which we swapped. I just need to find that on my phone. So that's the one we're fitting, so that's don't know if these, you know, what's going to happen, but let's see what happens when we start it up. Cylinder 4, I've got that one to do. You can use capitals, this is accepting them just on lower case. So you've got to put them in, so if you want to change injector 4, you've got to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 to get to number 4. It won't, this on this machine, on this vehicle, it doesn't give you an option just to modify one injector. So you have to write all 4 down, or all 3 down, whatever you're changing, and then get to your last one and do it. So we press OK on there, and it's changed them all. We press OK. Command finished. Okay. So it's re-entered them programs. What's left to do next is move a few bits off the top of the engine, and let's see if it starts. Let's see what happens. Let's get rid of some of this off here. You know what rattles happen? I need to get some water. Where's the hose pipe? Just let me run and get the hose pipe. Oh, it's kinked up. That's all we need. It. Hopefully we've got no leaks anywhere. Filling some up. So let's hope doing them injectors, it's we've coded them right, you know what I mean? I don't know whether they've just been chucked in over years and never coded in, because them codes weren't stored, so it might help it. There we go, chuck a bit of water in it. Moment of truth. You can watch it, see if it starts. Everything on, yeah, move that. We can't rev it because oil will chuck out top of there. Just make sure fuel lines are on. Let's let it rip. What Mark's failed to do is charge the battery. So we're back. Had a bit of an issue with the battery situation. I've gone to a scrapyard, got just a Mickey Mouse battery. I don't think it's powerful enough to start this thing. Pumped the primus bulb full of diesel because it's obviously we've changed that injector in that line, the fuel pipe rail to it. Half that stuff's still disconnected. I've just whacked the battery on and let's give it a go, see if it starts. They normally chug and then stop and never start again, these things, you know, so let's give it a go. Back on it, see if that's going to give it. So I think it needs a 90 amp battery or something for these. It's only a 70 amp battery, 80 amp. So it's see what happens. Give it a go. Right. I'm not giving up. Next thing we'll do, we'll jump it off my van. Let's see if that makes any difference. No good. I think you can hear me talking, hopefully in the background, but I just put a bit of charge in with my van and see if we can spring this thing into life. Let's keep it going. We'll get it going if we can, see what happens. Hey! Let me set these battery terminals off. That noise you can hear is the top of the things are missing. The breathers are missing on here. And once that's on, it should quieten it down quite a bit. That doesn't sound too bad, that, does it? What do you think? Once I find that rocker thing to the top of there. Hand over that. Let's see if we can rev it up, see if it makes any difference. out, as you can see. It's coming out top of that cooler. It's only a bit though, I can wipe that off. So, it's a runner. We'll get a few more bits bolted on. So I've added the top of the airbox breather or engine breather, engine case breathers, and I'll just start it up and you can finally hear what it sounds like. We ain't got that knocking noise now. Breathers, there's still a few pipes to fit. The intercoolers to fit. It'll run without the map sensor on. It doesn't sound too bad, to be fair, does it? You know, we've coded them injectors as well. Power steering pump, we've got nothing charging the battery. Got every single light on the dashboard. All of them are lit up, the airbags, the stop light, everything, because there's probably no charging anything up. So next job, sort the power steering out, find a pump that fits, new auxiliary belt. The alternator's just going backwards and not the right way, so I wonder if the alternator's seized up. It's been packed up a long time, this van. Got all that to do with next videos. Get the front end washed and start bolting it back together. A few more pipes to find, maybe rob them off that engine or breakage yard again. But yeah, all in all, it runs, doesn't it? So doesn't sound too bad. And we'll go from there. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.